If you're a home builder and your marketing feels all over the place, you're definitely not alone. There's thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of business owners who feel the exact same as you. In this video, I'm gonna break this video into 4 parts. The 4 most important things you need to have in place for the essentials, the fundamentals of what you actually need. Most builders that I talk to or business owners are posting a little bit on social media. They've boosted a post in the past, but they don't really have a plan and they don't have any leads coming in. So this video is a short, simple video to show you exactly what you need for the essentials. Not something advanced, not some complicated way to get leads, the very essentials. If you don't have these things, you're screwed. So here is the 4 non-negotiables that you need to have for your business for you to at least have a shot. The first non-negotiable. Every single company needs to have a website. It's unbelievable to me that there's so many companies right now who have a very bad website or don't have a website at all, when that is straight up the fundamentals to become visible. Think of your website as like your home base. Your website has your Facebook pixel, has your Google tag. That's where you're able to send people to help you retarget the people who are actually interested in what you do. But most of you don't even have a website. If you do have a website, it looks like garbage. It doesn't even bring you any leads or work. So you need a website that's well built, structured, and something that you feel proud about to represent in your business. So here's a few things that your website needs to do for you in order to deem that website as a successful website. The first thing, the website has to build credibility in the first 5 seconds of somebody being on there. Plain and simple. The second thing your website needs to do is it needs to speak directly to your buyer. A lot of you are putting your company on a pedestal. Your buyer, the person buying from you, is the main character. So you gotta build your website to help bring that buyer through the journey of building a house or doing whatever service you do. The third thing your website needs to have is testimonials and case studies all over the website. People believe what they see, not what they hear. So make sure you have testimonials, written testimonials from Google, video testimonials. Make sure they're on your website because, again, people believe other people's opinion about your company. They don't believe your opinion about your own company. And the fourth thing that your website needs to have dialed in is it needs a great call to action. Again, your website is not a brochure. You need people filling out the form so that you can get their contact info so that you can make deals. Because you have the website to make deals. You're not paying for your website just to sit there and look pretty. You want it to make you get paid. The second non-negotiable, number 2, second non-negotiable. The second thing every home builder needs is a paid advertising system. Obviously, posting on social media is good, but you gotta pay money to Meta and get your content in front of people looking to build. You need people who don't know you, who are interested in building. And that's the reason you're slow right now, because you've tapped out the contact base in your phone and you don't know anybody in your contacts in your phone who wants to build. You need to now get known. You need more visibility. And the only way you're gonna do that in a short period of time is using paid ads. So right now you have 2 options. Don't run the ads and stay where you are. Nobody knows what you do. Nobody knows who you are. Even if you've been in business 30 years, they still don't know who you are. Your ego tells yourself that you're known, but you're not. Because that's why you're not busy, right? So make sure you run the ads if you wanna get busy. You're not spending money on ads. You're investing in getting your next customers. So many home builders have this wrong. At the end of the day, you need to invest the money into the ads so that you're investing in getting your future customer. And most people I speak to are like, I'm scared to spend $1,000. I'm scared to spend $2,000. But that's like little kid play, to be honest. Somebody working at McDonald's could spend $1,000 on ads, right? So can you. Don't be scared to spend the money on ads. Look, if you build a spec house and it's worth $1 million, you're gonna pay the realtor 50 grand. So that's on one house, and that does 0 for marketing for your company. But now if you spend 20 to 50 grand on ads, everybody in your service area will know that you build homes. You'll most likely have thousands of leads that are in your pipeline. 1,000 to 2,000 companies will reach out to you. And if you have 1,000 to 2,000 companies reaching out to you, and if the buying process is 3 to 24 months, who do you think will actually win those jobs? You will, because you have those 2,000 leads. Now all you got to do is follow them up. But run ads. Don't be scared. The scared people will go bankrupt. Non-negotiable pillar number 3, which is free, is posting on social media. Obviously, this is going to reach non-followers and it's going to reach your followers. So it doesn't have the same amount of reach as paid ads, but I highly recommend creating consistent cadence with posting on social media. It can literally be you sitting on your phone and going like this. Open up the camera app, go like this. Hey, it's Nicholas. I'm with Home Builder Marketers. If you're looking to market for your home building company, fill out the form below. Or like this. A lot of home builders are asking me how much they should spend on ads. And to actually answer that question, you need to know how many homes you want to build first before you try to determine how much you should spend on ads. That's as easy it is. Make content, post consistently. Authenticity wins more than everything else right now. So be authentic, be yourself, and be true to your core values, and it's pretty simple. So there's a few formats. You can post finished work, you can post in progress work, you can post short form videos, you can post static images, you can post carousels, and these are all free. All you got to do, take the images, make the videos, and post them. And be authentic. Sage, shut the fuck up. The fourth non-negotiable is to have a follow-up system. So we all know that the leads in building homes can take anywhere from 2 months to 24 months for somebody to convert. Maybe even longer for some people. Which means that when you're spending the money and you're putting in the energy to get the leads, you gotta make sure you follow them up and stay interested in the leads. 70% of the home builders that we work with struggle to follow up the leads. Either their company's not big enough to hire a salesperson and they're fighting all the operational fires in their business and they're trying to make time to make the sales. So you gotta make sure you follow up the leads. You can use automated SMS and email marketing to make that happen. And then at the end of the day, picking up the phone and having a real conversation with somebody and actually being genuinely authentic to help them. Permitting, plans. There's so many things going into building a home that you need to help the prospects. And a lot of home builders will write off a lead if they're just simply asking questions because they don't know. So make sure you follow up. If there's one non-negotiable that's the most important, I would say it's the follow-up, because everything else before that is getting the lead. The follow-up is where you close the lead. The money's in the follow-up. So the fourth non-negotiable is to make sure you have a CRM and follow up. That sounds incredibly simple, but if you do some self-reflection and look at how many of the leads in your pipeline that you followed up over the last year, I bet you that result wouldn't be as good as you want it to be. At least that is true for 90% of builders. So guys, let's crush it. Implement these non-negotiables because they're that simple, and all it does is require some effort, and you'll crush everybody else in the marketplace. Have the fundamentals and then keep working to be 1% better, and you'll blow everybody out of the water. At the end of the day, it just takes consistency and pure effort, and you can crush anything you want to do. So, all right, let's have a great day.